Hey guys, Beeves again. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the character creator as well as some of my frustrations with the game. Um, so let's just start with kind of the first thing you select besides sex, um, and that's going to be your alliance. I didn't realize this at first, but your alliance is actually going to determine your starting area in the game. You have the Daggerfall Covenant, the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Abenhart Pact. Um, so last weekend, our last beta weekend, I played the Aldmeri Dominion, and I was loving the game. It was super fun. I had enough quest lines to keep me busy that actually led from one area to another, and it was great. Um, Everything was going well, except quest reward loot. Your characters constantly get rewards that they can't use. For example, my sorcerer was constantly getting um, heavy plate armor, two-handed weapons. I think from 1 to level 12, saying there's like 2 or 3 quests per level. He only got 2 or 3 quest rewards that actually pertain to him or that I would want to use. So the quest rewards in this are based on the quest mob level and um, not your character or your not your character class or your level. Basically, is what I was trying to say. Um, this beta weekend, I started in the Daggerfall Covenant. Holy crap! Daggerfall Covenant is one of the worst starter areas I've seen in any MMO ever. Um, all of the other 2 starter areas didn't have any issues with population. However, in the Daggerfall Covenant, one of the very first quests you get, you have to open these crates, find these assassins, but you can't. There's so many people doing it. Everyone is standing there waiting for these boxes to respawn. And after 20-25 minutes of talking with other players about how stupid it was, we all said, F this quest. Pretty much everyone who picks up that quest gives up on it after about 10-20 minutes. So saying that, unfortunately, if you start the Daggerfall Covenant, I think you're going to have a terrible, terrible time with this game if you're used to single-player experiences. Because not only does that pop up in these particular quests, unfortunately, if you see a cool chest, even if you're, say, in a cave system or on a quest, there are constantly other players in that area, and if they get the chest before you do, unfortunately, it's gone. And in saying that, chests actually have some of the best loot in the game so far that I've found. Um, and lockpicking in this game requires actual player skill and not particularly character skill level, which is kind of cool. And in saying that, so those have some of the best loot, and you don't get loot from your quest rewards. It's really iffy. Same thing with harvest nodes. If you're going to grab some copper and another player grabs it before you, it's then gone, which might be big issue in the earlier parts of the game. But I feel, once you get a few levels, you're spread out pretty well, and I didn't really have run into issues with racing other people to get nodes. So I was really, really enjoying this one weekend, and then I started the Daggerfall Covenant, and I was more frustrated within the MMO than I've been in years. But in saying that, so like I said, I'll show you part of the character creator here. Let's start with all the females. You got Brayden, and the randomized appearance actually works in this game. It's not completely random. You're going to get values that actually make sense. Your character isn't going to have a really skinny face, no jaw, and giant eyeballs, like in some of the previous Elder Scrolls games. And I'll just show you about 4 or 5 of those here. So yeah, all those characters made sense. Let's go to High Elf. And Argonian, which I think always looks the coolest. Orc. Wood elf. I don't know about you guys, but I think all the elves look crazy in this game. Just creepy. Red guard. Khajiit. Which also look pretty BA. Nord. And Imperial. So I don't know if Imperial is actually a race for everyone or only those people who get the Imperial edition, which is maybe why that has so many pre-orders. I don't know. Well, let's look at some of the men here. Pretty BA. Oops. And there is a nice thing about the randomizer on here, is that you can lock things in that you really like. I'll show you that. Class, doesn't matter, I'm not actually going to make this guy. And you can have spaces in your name, which is kind of handy for some people. And you have so many sliders. And so something, say you really know you really want a short character, and that's the only thing you know. Turn your slider all the way down, lock it, and now when you randomize, your character is still going to stay very short. And you can do that for any of these sliders here. If you like, really light skin color, lock that in. You want them really tall, lock that in. And now he's always going to be super pale and really tall. But yeah, like I said, tons of sliders. Also for the face, same thing with you can lock it in, randomize it. But randomized appearance is always going to randomize your whole appearance, unless you lock those things in. But yeah, that's a quick look at the character creator, some of my frustrations. One of my favorite things about Elder Scrolls Online is actually the crafting system. And maybe that'll be my next video here. So yeah, thanks for watching.